Welcome to my channel. My name is Helmsley. You can follow my Instagram page for nails at Boss Nails by Helms. I will leave a direct link in the description box below. Stay tuned to watch me recreate an abstract nail art set for one of my clients based on this inspiration picture from Instagram. For the nude base, my client chose Creme from Valentino Beauty Pure. It's a cover color from their new collection, and this is actually the first time that a client requested it, so I was very excited to use it. I began with the thumb, and since it is a new powder, I decided not to lay the acrylic in any particular number of beads in order to allow myself time to get familiar with the consistency of the powder. My initial thought is that Creme dries and sets much faster than the original nude cover colors from Valentino, so I had to adjust and use more liquid to powder ratio, especially because I am using a number 10 brush, which is on the smaller side. My suggestion would be to use a size 12 or 14 brush to work with this particular color. I sped up the rest of the clip of the application. In total, I used 3 medium-sized beads and 2 small beads to completely cover the nail with acrylic from sidewall to sidewall. Next, I show how I laid the acrylic on the pinky nail, which is my absolute favorite finger to do. I laid down my first bead vertically as opposed to horizontally like I did on the thumbnail. By the pinky, I was using a 3-bead method. My personal preference when using C-curve tips is a 4-bead method, since I like to go underneath the nail when I drill and drill away the clear nail tip to leave just the acrylic color visible in the shape of a C-curve. I personally love the aesthetic and illusion of a sculpted nail, even if I am using nail tips. For my review of the powder, I will describe the color as a beautiful sheer nude that is buildable to full coverage. It is more of a taupe color with neutral undertones, so it's definitely a great addition to the Valentino cover colors who tend to have orange or pink undertones. However, I have to keep it real, no shade. I did continuously find little black dots that appeared in the powder and were transferred to the nail enhancement. I don't know if it's just my powder, maybe it's defective, but I found it to be super annoying. However, it was barely noticeable in the final product because I was able to brush away the little black dots on some of the nails, and on the ones that blended into the acrylic and set, it doesn't show up in the final product. So once I had filed and drilled the nails, I asked my client to wash her hands, and I will show the final product. Here's a picture of the nails once they have been dried, and this is the foundation, so we can move on to the nail art at this point. I used my Valentino Beauty Pure gel colors. The black shade is number 48, the blue-gray shade is in number 53, and the final white shade is in number 45. I interchanged between these colors to achieve. Even though the picture has a brown, we decided to go with the blue-gray. For tools, I decided to use a combination of brushes. The first one is from Nails by Dev. I also switched between my brushes from Nails by Becky. And the final tool that I used to achieve this look is a toothpick. And while it may seem funny, they are super helpful for building up the intensity of the colors. For this clip, I had already laid down the black using the toothpick, and I had asked my client to cure it before switching to the Nails by Dev brush to make the white lines. It is super important to ask your clients to cure between every other line or design to ensure that the gel doesn't move around or spread across the nail. I personally like to cure for 60 seconds just to assure that it is completely dry. After finishing the 2 initial white lines, I asked my client to cure the nail, and then I pick up my toothpick again to create the black design towards the tip of the nail. Since the design does reach into the sidewalls, you have to be very careful to not apply a lot of gel product because it can change the shape of the sidewalls. So after proceeding with caution and curing, I switched back to my Nails by Dev brush to make the final white line for the pinky design. I switched to a Nails by Becky brush to make a very thin gray accent line. Finally, I applied top coat and asked my client to cure the nail, and this is the final product. Isn't it just so cute? So for the rest of the nails, I speed through the clips since I continue in a similar fashion, switching between colors and brushes just based on the inspiration picture that my client provided me with. To you the final product. We took this picture over my flower wall. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the inspo pic. How do you think that I did? Please leave me a comment, question, or suggestion. And thank you so much for watching my video and watching me boss up these nails. Until next time.